This is an updated tutorial on how to order books from Snowfall Press. If we've set you up, first thing you do is log into your account. Here's the URL if you need it. Click Login. Now we've likely already set up your book. So, in this case we haven't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go through the whole process. If you log into your account and there's nothing here, here's how you load the book up. So click New Book, click here, click Edit, and you load the body here and you load the cover here. You want to pay attention to the book dimensions because you need to change that. You need to put in the title information here so you know what book it is, and then you want to make a note of some of these settings. Typically we print on cream paper unless there's artwork in the book, and we leave everything else as is. So you'll see here the book is uploading and it'll pop here into place, and then you can start to cruise through the pages and make sure everything looks the way it is. You're going to see some pretty grainy images here. That's just the way it's displayed on the web. You can go back to your PDF to make sure to proof the actual interior, and then go ahead and load the cover file. This might take a while depending on the size of the file. Notice that cover file was 21 megabytes, which I think is larger than CreateSpace allows, because I think they have a 20 megabyte limit, so we may have to adjust that when we go to CreateSpace, but for now you can take a look and see how this is going to look, because I'm going to likely make some changes here in the positioning because I want you to see how to do that. So this is the way the cover dropped in, because we often use a cover template from another printer. So what we have to do is make adjustments to get it where it needs to be, and all you do is you use these little arrows here. So we're going to move it down so that it's right within the red guidelines. And we may get it right where we want it, but if we need to fine tune it a little bit more, you can change these settings here just to shift it a little bit. If you need to just shift it, like, let's say, see how everything just shifted a little, but I think it was fine the way we had it. So you just want to keep sure this is center. You want to have enough space here so that you're not going to cut this spine off. And this cover is done really well because it's one continuous spread, which is the way I prefer to see them, as opposed to some sort of a format that requires really precise measurements. So we've got that ready to go. I'm going to give it the title. So caregiving. And again, you only have to do this once, but if you make any changes to the interior of the cover, you'll need to upload it again. This is optional, but it's good for you to know. Again, this is where you can change the laminate type. I recommend glossy with Snowfall Press because their matte is not great. And then if your cover is dark, you might want to try the boost saturation and contrast, and gives it a little bit more of a brighter finish. I can't recall if we had done this previously, so I'm going to double check before I place this order. So we've got the body, you've got the cover, and then all you do is you go back right up here, and then you'll see it right here, and you can print the proof right from here. But first I want to check that cover file. So I did confirm that for this book we did boost the cover contrast. So this was the proof he got that he liked. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's selected before I place my order. Again, we've got everything else here that we need. It's going to be cream colored. It's going to be glossy cover. Okay, so now we click back, and I click here and I click print proof. What that does is it puts one copy in your shopping cart. So click on over to your shopping cart. Now he actually wants 50 copies, so I'm going to change that to 50 copies. And then you've got to put in your address here, and it will give you the shipping options. So here I've just put in the street address and the zip code. Now you can click here to verify delivery address, and it'll pull in the correct address here, so click use this address. Otherwise you can say use this address, you can certainly click here. Now here comes your shipping options you'll need to look at, and this will always vary depending on the quantity ordered. And media mail is going to always be the cheapest option. They don't give you a tracking number, but you can track one down if you need to. And actually, I take that back. You may be able to get a tracking number from the invoice. I'm going to take a look at it. Here in California, these books are shipped from Arizona, so typically it only takes about a week to get the book. So we're going to do medium mail because we've got plenty of time. As you can see, it can get pretty pricey when you start shipping other methods. But this is one of the reasons I love Snowfall, because they offer that medium mail option, which can turn out to be a big savings. And then you'll want to go ahead and put all the payment information here. I'm not going to do that now, but this all needs to match your credit card and the billing address. And you'll see here, here's the total, and then you click submit payment, and as long as your credit card goes through, that's all there is to it. Thanks. So I successfully submitted that order. You can click here and you can see here now the specifics of your order. It'll show processing in about 3 days. Typically you'll see shipped, and I think when you click on shipped, you often will see a tracking number that you can try to track your shipment. Thanks so much. Have a great day.